This bill has the Community College Support Fund at $570 million. $608 million would be the funding level for the Community College Support Fund had the community colleges received the same 6.3% increase above current service level given to the public universities. $634 million would represent an actual no cuts budget for the colleges based on their actual cost drivers. And this is really an important point. By making significant cuts to programs, critical student services to colleges across the state, community college boards have already been able to keep tuition increases at an average of 4% statewide for the next academic year. I would just invite you to compare and contrast that with the tuition increases that we've heard from our universities that have ranged anywhere from upper single digits to double digits. And they're doing that, and of course colleges have done this with a less of an allotment from the general fund. This budget would pay for less than half of the projected PERS increase and actually place a burden of $258 per FTE to pay for the increased PERS costs. This budget actually gives community college only a $20 million increase in the last biennium, which just barely covers the cost of paid sick leave, which we instituted, minimum wage increases, which we also brought upon them, and federal compliance issues. But one of the more striking, again, discrepancies, it's not in this bill, Mr. Speaker, but as we talk about the cap construction bonding projects that we'll be covering soon. In this projected bill, universities are going to receive over $280 million of capital construction projects. Those are 7 universities, $280 million. All 117 community colleges together are going to get barely over $100 million of capital construction projects. But that even gets better than that, Mr. Speaker, because most of the university projects are financed with Q bonds, which means they don't have to be repaid. It's a gift from the state, from general fund. Community colleges, however, are generally funded with 11G bonds, which require a match at the local level. So again, Mr. Speaker and colleagues, I don't understand it, but it seems as if we're just out to get colleges this session, and I really predict that we're going to go down in history as a really dark day for community college funding and for their capital construction projects. I strongly recommend a no vote. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.